KTV. Later on, we'll be showing you an exclusive clip from tonight's Big Brother, and take our word for it, you will love it. Now, though, we've got a huge guest.
She's done pretty much everything there is to do when it comes to TV shows, and a new one starts tonight. So please welcome to OKTV, Katie Price.
Good
to see you.
Good. Welcome.
Take a seat. Thanks for coming to join us here on the show. How's life at the moment? You're always very, very busy, aren't you?
I am busy, and it doesn't help that I'm going to be late home. I've got 2 new puppies, 2 new kittens, and I've got to feed my horses. What have you got? 2 Great Danes.
Oh, God. What have you called them?
George and Mildred.
Oh, lovely.
I've got 20 animals now.
Lovely.
It's like a bloody farm.
How have you juggled it all? How do you cope?
I've coped well.
Yes, yeah.
Now, you're here to talk about a new TV show. Tell us about it.
Yeah, it was a concept I come up with about 5-6 years ago, and I formed my own company, Pricey Media. So I thought I'd do it myself, so I did, and it's called Signed by Katie.
OK, so who are you going to be signing? What's the premise?
Well, basically, I went up and down the country, and I think people think I'm looking for a new me or a new glamour model, which I'm not looking for any of that. I'm looking to make a new brand. So I auditioned men and women.
Can you elaborate? Explain to us what you mean by a brand.
Basically, I can fast-track all my expertise, my 17 years or 18 years, whatever it is now. I've got everything set up from a reality show, perfume, underwear, well, everything, you name it, they've got it.
So
and they get a Range Rover.
someone with a little bit of everything, can't you?
Now, before we talk further, let's take a look at the show.
I'll show you a full package.
Exactly. And give it some, girl. You've got like a girl next door look. I could make you glamorous.
I wanted to get a job, earn my own money, you know, work in an office, but it's like, that's that, and I wanted to, you know, get a car and things and do modelling.
This is so hard. I look at you and I think you're attractive, but I don't know if you've got the balls, so I have to be strong today and say no. I'm sorry.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Ooh,
you said no, but thousands of guys wouldn't have. So is this what I can see on the show if I tune in every Monday?
You can do, 9 o'clock. Way.
Right.
No, it was quite hard, though. It was hard.
Is it difficult judging people like that? I mean, it seems quite hardcore.
Well, it is, because I don't like to hurt anybody. When you've got someone who comes on stage, I mean, I'm not saying I'm perfect looking, but I still know the job that I'm in.
Yeah.
And they stand there and they're absolutely minging, but they really think they look good. And it's hard to say...
So, like with X Factor, there's a lot of delusion.
There is a lot of that, yeah. But, you know, I still give some people chances. And when girls come on with loads of makeup on, I don't want to see them with loads of makeup. I want to see what they look like natural.
So she had the right idea. She was quite natural. But how are you going to see everything that a brand should kind of show you? Obviously, you can see the bod. That's all well and good.
Yeah.
But then you've got to see...
Jeff?
I did notice. I did know. But surely there must be loads of questions that you'll have to ask to really get to know whether they've got what it takes.
Well, I put them through tests. For example, 1 week I give them a perfume bottle. They have to come up with the name, the concept, the market they would sell it to. Then they do a poster campaign with it, and they have to sell it to me. It's got a bit of everything in it, because I can't sign and I can't work with somebody who hasn't got half a brain.
So you must whittle it down to about 20 people that are then in kind of like the final stages.
Yeah, 12 finalists, and then there's only 1 winner, and it was really difficult to choose the winner.
So do you think you found the star?
Do you know, I fast-tracked them. I've got everything lined up for them. Now, I said to them that, you know, when you're in front of the press...
She's not giving it boy or girl.
When you're in front of the press, you have to sell yourself. I can't sell it. Although I've given you, like, the golden ticket, you have to work from there, even though I'll be managing them.
Do you think there's some things that have made you a success that you can't coach into other people?
Yeah, I'm a blagger.
Right.
I'm like a car dealer.
Not everyone is, I guess, but that's completely different to the usual Katie Price shows that we see, which are usually final documentaries. What's made you change into that type of television programme now?
I'm still doing my reality, but I've been doing like 10, 11 years of that now. So I wanted to do something different. You know, I want to get into management because I know the trade, you know. Obviously, I'll still do my own stuff. I just feel I can just offer people that chance, and I've just always wanted to do that show.
You've been a huge success in practically everything you've turned your hand to. I mean, what still drives you on to keep going and trying to further yourself and better yourself constantly?
People saying, she can't do that, you can't do that. It's just determined. I don't know about you guys, but the more people say, oh, you can't do it, I get slated all the time. And this is one thing I always say. In this country, I can actually say I'm probably the only celeb who's got the most products out, but I'm never... Would you say I'm never
Give them credit
yeah,
for
never
it?
give them credit. I'm always put down. I'm so used to that now, and I think I'd probably have a shock if they were like, "Oh my God, you've done so well," because I'm not used to hearing that.
How much of that is actually your own belief? Because and a lot of people probably can see how much of a success you are, and that's down to you. I mean, like with the show, you said it's your idea, you wrote the idea, it's all your business. It all comes, you know, back to you, the success of it.
It's just easy to knock people, isn't it? But I don't mind, because I'm still going to do it. Even like I'm going to do an album again next year. I'm not a singer, but I'm going to do it because I love doing it. Why not?
You can.
And I
All
can.
right. I want to ask you about your private life very, very briefly.
You won't
but
get
Alex,
much out of me.
No, well, listen, Alex has moved on with Chantal. We saw that early in the show, so we have to ask you, really. But what exactly is happening with you and Leandro at the moment?
Me and Leo, we were over ages ago.
Oh.
Absolutely ages ago, and we only recently done a statement. We're still friends, and it's just one of them things.
OK, so you're single, you're looking for a new guy?
I am single. I actually put on Twitter the other day, I've never done the dating again, never done the dating. So instead of being in a relationship, I'm going to try dating.
So I was going to ask
I am
what's
single.
next, but apparently it's dating. Dating's next.
Well, no, I mean, I'm so busy anyway. I've got all my animals and my kids and stuff. And
I don't have animals, I do have kids though, and I find dating hard too. But apparently you love a roller coaster. Is there some kind of where you go to Alton Towers and you're always pictured next to a handsome guy? How do you manage to get next to the handsome guy in the queue?
I am a thrill seeker, and yeah, I'm going to do another skydive and stuff. I love any kind of thrill. I love theme parks. I love like Alton Towers. So
well,
I love it.
Thank you so much for coming in, Katie.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
I want to know what channel the show's on. You haven't explained properly, which I thought, as a blagger, you probably would have done quite well. So have another go.
Sky Living, 9 o'clock tonight. Every
Perfect.
Monday.
Be there or